Shalom, giving all praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations as always to the elect, starting with the tabernacle of David, the 144,000. All right, the servants, the prophets, which some of those men are here on earth in these times preaching and prophesying. All right, singing the new song. Also, peace and salutations to the large multitude, the rest of the men, women, and children whom the Lord will have mercy on, and that body is known as the remnant, which will be restored to righteousness under Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, who's going to establish the throne of David, which is the kingdom of heaven. All right, all 12 tribes, all right, being gathered back together, all right, as one, all right, to set up righteousness on the earth and go throughout the four corners of the earth, all right, making the standard, all right, righteousness. The law, statutes, and commandments will be implemented, all right, and pretty much in these times, the only ones that are showing true love are the remnant, as the scriptures say, the multitude of the wise, all right, is the welfare of the world. What we're crying for and what we're prophesying and preaching is the end of wickedness and the establishment of righteousness, okay, and the destruction, all right, of the current rulers of this world, because, you know, they're going too far, okay, and you can see the result of their rulership, all right, is what? Destruction, evil, disorder, confusion, death, okay, and it's even, you know, trickled down to now they're attacking the children. Now, this article was sent to me yesterday, and I just wanted to touch on it, all right, to show you the plans of the devil, as the scriptures talks about the wicked, okay, Psalms 10:3, for the wicked boasted of his heart's desire, all right, and blessed the covenants whom the Lord abhorred. The Lord abhors these wicked devils, man, and they're covetous of the blessing, they're covetous of the birthright, which never belonged to them in the first place. So what they're doing on the planet Earth, all right, is formulating their own birthright, setting themselves up as the gods of the earth through their technology, to where they will have control over spirits, okay, and they're ultimately planning to X out Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, using their technology, CERN, you know, recreating the story, you know, recreating humans, and many, many more wicked and hard things, man. Okay, so because of their covetousness, all right, they want what we have, they want what we're blessed with. They're seeking to destroy and cut off our connection with the Most High and set up their own form of the Most High, which will be themselves through their technology. Now, you see the title of this article is Environmentally Friendly Digital Children Who Will Not Deplete the Planet of Any of its Natural Resources, as humans are now being blamed. Okay, human beings, people, all right, you useless eaters, as they look at you, as you're being blamed for the condition of the earth. See, which really the issue in the earth is the rulership of it. Okay, because there's no such thing as overpopulation. There's no such thing as a shortage of resources. It's how the resources are ran, all right? And the institutions that run this world, that has control of the resources, has hijacked them, okay? And now they're pushing this whole global warming nonsense, and a lot of people are going to fall for it. See, the whole Malthusian theory, you can look that up, all right? And a lot of death and bloodshed is coming because they have but a short time. So this is their plan for the future. All right, we're going to let this guy here speak on it. All right, but it's all based upon the overpopulation crisis. Okay, so, you know, they want environmentally friendly digital children, because children who grow up to eventually, you know, breathe air, eat chicken, you know, eat eggs, you know, pass gas, you know, eat wheat, eat soup, you know, meat, a partner and have other children, that's a problem. That's becoming a big issue to the planet Earth, as if the Heavenly Father, through His only begotten Son, didn't have it mapped out. All right? Human beings were created to inhabit the earth. As the scriptures say, the Lord made the earth to be inhabited. Let's get that. In the book of, I know it's in Isaiah. Okay, I know it's in the book of Isaiah. Let me get it real quick. It may be in this chapter, Isaiah 45. Yep. It's in that chapter. So let's go here. God's supreme power. Going into exactly what I was going to go into in this chapter. Isaiah 45:8. Drop down, ye heavens, from above, and let the skies pour down righteousness. Let the earth open, and let them bring forth salvation, and let righteousness spring up together. All right. I, the Lord, have created it. Is that what I was looking for? Hold up. Is it 18? There we go. For thus said the Lord of hosts that created the heavens, God himself that formed the earth and made it. He have established it. He created it not in vain. He formed it to be inhabited. I am Yahweh, and there is none else. All right. There is no other power who has complete omnipotence and complete sovereignty above him. Okay. Now, the Lord created not the earth in vain. He formed it to be inhabited, whereas these devils want to hijack it to themselves and reduce you to these little, parts of the earth where you're stacked on top of each other. Okay, the Lord never created us to live like this, but this is a punishment. Okay, and the earth is huge. There's plenty of room. If you ever got on an airplane, you see how much uninhabited land there is. Yet these devils are telling you there's not enough resources in the earth, all right, to deal with the mass amount of people who are in the earth. Okay. This is why you're seeing a lot of death. You see, we know according to their plans, they want the earth's population to be at a certain amount so they can fully establish their NWO. But anyway, this is one of their solutions. All right. Future solutions to all of these issues, because humans are just destroying all of the earth's natural resources. See? And if you let and allow the earth to naturally, organically do what it's supposed to do, you give the land rest, the earth will bud forth more than enough. And there's enough resources. It's just that they're hoarding the resources. Okay, and the more and more you look around, all right, these particular plants are burning down, all right, that produce food. I believe there was one I had up. All right, there's a chicken plant. Let's see if I can find that. That ultimately, yep, here we go. Another one. All right. Tens of thousands of chickens killed in Wright County egg farm fire. You think these things are just happening, all right, by chance? Airplanes crashing into, particular food production corporations. Okay, so this is a common trend. Okay. Oh, Lord. So anyway, let's go back. Let's go back to this video here. Let's see here, Salakia. Yeah, let's listen to this guy break down what they got planned.
Okay, follow me here. Virtual babies who grow up in real time will be commonplace by 2070, an expert predicts. I hear you already. Let's find out together what the hell a virtual baby is. This in a report at Study Finds. Now remember, I react to these as you do as I'm reading them. That's how I put these together. What some people are calling an overpopulation crisis. I think the jury's still out on that, too. Could be solved within 50 years thanks to the evolution of virtual children. Whoa. Let's tap the brakes here, folks. My 1995 flying toaster screensaver didn't mean that actual flying toasters existed. I just want to point that out. Okay, I can tell this one's going to pique my cynicism meter, so I'm just saying. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's press on. This claim is being made by one of Britain's leading artificial intelligence experts. Computer generated babies that cost about $25 a month. I see where this is going. Are likely to become commonplace by the early 2070s, according to Catriona Campbell. That's her right there. In addition to her expertise in AI, Campbell is one of the UK's top authorities in emerging and disruptive technologies and a former UK government advisor. And probably a geek or a nerd. I threw that in. She says,
And don't forget, you have the baby formula shortage, right? I mean, these devils just ain't stopping, man. So this is going to be the solution in the future. You can have a virtual baby. So you don't have to worry about, the formula or breastfeeding. And the scriptures tell you the fruit of the womb is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's reward. Okay? Let's get that real quick. The fruit of the womb is the reward. Okay? We were commanded to be fruitful and multiply. And you can't, and here, you pretty much being fruitful and multiplying, all right, is a burden. Okay? Psalms 127:3, lo, children are a heritage of the Lord. That's how generations are continued. That's how nations are forwarded through the seed of man, nourished by the woman. The seed eventually grows into a fetus. Then it comes out as a child. Okay, that's the Lord's reward, man. But that process is causing the earth too much harm, according to the biblical Edomite. So this is what they have planned for you. Okay. Oh man, digital babies who will not deplete the planet of its natural resources. And we just bring this out to show you how crazy this man is, so that you don't think you're crazy when people ask you why you believe what you believe, and this world tries to make you the crazy one. No, these people are crazy. And you ain't making it to no goddamn 2070. This place is going to be destroyed and you're going to be stopped.
augmented reality, or what people call AR, and haptic touch sensitive gloves will make the experience potentially lifelike. Sounds beautiful. Yes, I'm actually not virtually rolling my eyes, I'm really rolling them. By that time, up to 1 in 5 parents may decide to opt for a digital baby over a real one, she believes. It will create what is being dubbed the Tamagotchi generation, the first cohort of environmentally friendly digital children who will not deplete the planet of any of its natural resources. Okay, you know what? If you think of children as things that deplete the planet of its natural resources, maybe you're better off with one of these virtual babies. I find it necessary to sometimes remind folks that we humans are part of nature too.
Right. We were put here by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, all right, to enjoy the earth. Okay, the earth and the things in it are put here to sustain man. All right. The problem like overpopulation doesn't exist. You see, it only exists within the plans of these elites to do what the hell they're planning to do, to track, all right, your carbon footprint in the earth, what you eat, where you go, how much energy you use, how much you breathe, eventually, how much laughing you can do. All of these things are going to be tracked and restricted, tied to a social credit score. You can't travel this but so far because of your social credit score. Who in the hell wants to live in a world like that? But with the false flags and all of the crap that they're putting out there, people are going to fight for these agendas. Okay, you already have women marching up and down the street for their right to abort, their children, their babies. Okay, they even want the right to do it Okay, after the child is born. And a lot of them are bringing up the overpopulation narrative. This is crazy. Yep, and they're gonna, put it out there as if it's an upgrade or if it's helping people. Somebody put it's more likely to be that the future generations will be immersed in the digital realm completely, that will be afraid to live the real life, take part in the real social interaction, and real dates will be too challenging. That's pretty much where it's going already. People are mad. Any wannabe parent who will fall for this may as well just buy a baby doll. Oh boy. Absolutely out of order. This place is through.
Just like the rest of the creepy crawlies. She says they will exist only in virtual metaverses, a sort of 3D internet where they will grow up in real time and come to life at the touch of a button. So they will exist in the computers and minds of people who are still living in their parents' basement or attic. I threw that in.
Why they enjoy the world and, just hoard all of the resources to themselves and play the most high, you'll be all right subject to a head device living in the metaverse. And now you're going to be able to have children in the metaverse. Okay, they're already talking about you're going to be able to have orgasms. All right, in the metaverse, or the brain technology, you'll be able to just think an orgasm into existence. And you think that we're crazy? No, these are things that they're saying. Imagine you give these crazies the ability to think an orgasm into existence. Oh man, we got to get the hell up out of here, man. The thought of it is too much, man.
Parents will see and interact with their offspring through next generation AR glasses and haptic gloves. These devices, oh, look at that. Doesn't that look so sweet? These devices allow users to experience a realistic sense of touch when handling a virtual or holographic object. According to Campbell, while the concept might seem unpalatable, it represents a viable long-term solution to birth control without preventing people from having children. Okay, you know how people have children? Does everybody know that? Okay. Do we think that's gonna stop? I'm just saying. Okay. So just hook me up to the Matrix with a feeding tube and let me raise my virtual baby and family. That sounds fun. This just feels like a real pessimistic way to look at life. I'm sorry. All this talk about overpopulation and people trying to control it makes me a bit nervous. I've seen this movie. Nature will take its course on this, folks. We'll adapt in whatever way we need to, I promise. Campbell thinks as many as 20% of people will choose to have an AR baby over a real one. So, as the theory goes, digital children will likely exist, as we said before, in the metaverse, a computer-generated virtual world that will suck the life out of you. A virtual world that can be thought of as a three-dimensional internet. Here, parents will be able to interact with their children in digital environments of their choosing, such as sitting in a room or a park or a swimming pool. Okay. When I have my hover car and my food synthesizer that I was promised by this time back when I was a kid, we can start talking about the creepy digital real life world. All I'm saying is I will believe it when I see it. I have enough trouble sitting through someone's family photos already. I'm certainly not going to get into their virtual family pictures. Okay, I told you I was going to be cynical about this. Here's all I'm saying. Let's see what happens, but having a baby in a family is all about your children. Having a virtual baby in a virtual family.
And see, the family structure is no more. They want to do away with that. They've pretty much just destroyed it. All right, and then the children that are coming out of the womb, all right, they're saying, well, it's non-gender, non-binary. let it choose the sex it want to be. So if it's born a boy, then we can change it. All right. Then the man can grow up and they can put a uterus inside of the man. Now, where in the hell do you get these uteruses from to put inside of these? Isaiah 45:9. Woe unto him that striveth with his maker. And that's what Esau's doing, man. Okay. And Jake has adopted that mindset. Woe to him that striveth with his maker. Let the potsherd strive with the potsherd of the earth. Shall the clay say unto him that fashioneth it unto it, what makest thou? All right. The Heavenly Father, all right. Children are to be born to grow up and to fulfill prophecy. Okay. Oh my God. It's so ridiculous. It's like, what do you say? Or thy work he hath no hands. Like the Heavenly Father made a mistake that he wanted humans on the earth. Okay. And this is just their plan for less humans so they can control a lesser amount of people and offer you these miracles on the left hand side. Woe unto him that said to his father, what begattest thou? Or to the woman, what hast thou brought forth? All right. And this is the spirit that you see in the earth. Let's read this in another version. NLT, how terrible it would be for a newborn baby. All right. If a newborn baby said to his father, why was I born? Or if it is said to its mother, why did you make me this way? All right. Now children are rebelling against what they've become, the sex that they have. Woe to him that says to his father, what are you begetting? Or to a woman, with what are you in labor? As if the Heavenly Father's plans and his creation is he didn't have this outlined that there's the resources of the earth won't be able to deal with the people on the earth. I mean, these it's so crazy that you don't even know. It kind of messes up your speech to even talk about it. You don't know what the hell do you say to this stuff. Okay, they're going in. And this nigga was 15 years old when she died. Changing our DNA. The age of human therapeutic gene editing is here. So they're going all in. Okay, and this, all right, you see what I'm highlighting. It's your story. So ultimately, you're programming by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai for what your purpose is. Everyone has a code, and Esau will never figure out, all right, DNA. He won't figure it out. But here it is. They're boasting in that we have the technology now. We can, we can edit this. All right. And they're using people who have particular diseases. OK. They're boasting in the fact that we'll be able to heal and cure all diseases via particular technologies. And you know what these technologies are leading towards. Oh, man. And then you have people, if this was on a video, I remember seeing a video of this. I believe she died not too long ago, but she had a disease that made her age faster. But you saw people all in the comment board, she's so beautiful. Stop. Nigga look like Mr. Burns. Misspellings in our DNA collectively cause thousands of disorders that affect hundreds of millions of people and families. So they're going to, basically perfect the Heavenly Father's creation through technology. And the reason you have all of these genetic issues is because of sin, wickedness. altering the foods, altering the plants. The soil's messed up. The air's decrepit. Poison is everywhere. This is a toxic environment. And that can't be fixed by sin. No, that's the only thing. The only way that can be fixed is by the sons of God, under the Son of God, ruling on the planet Earth and setting up paradise, and you heathen being put in shackles, and the 2/3 being obliterated out of the earth. Okay, that's how peace and life will be forwarded on the earth. You heathen, especially you elites, just stopped. Okay, and a righteous kingdom set up. That's why the scriptures say the creation groaneth for the sons of God to be made manifest and put in their rightful order. And we ain't got to read this article, but this is the stuff that they're boasting in. How could someone how could someone who's oh man, I'ma stop, man. Hey, but these people did way worse to our children. Oh man. Whew. Proverbs 11:23, the desire of the righteous is only good, but the expectation of the wicked is wrath. Okay, y'all asses is going. You think you're gonna get away with all of this crap? And there's people that are gonna be deceived by these miracles. Okay. See here. Demonic artificial intelligence generating its own secret written language that nobody can understand. So AI is taking over, man. Okay. I think it is the way that AI is remembering or storing information. The gibberish, our language looks the same way to AI. No surprise to me. Whatever, man. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that out, man. Psalms. And you got to ask, you being a believer in the scriptures, what does this all mean for you? Psalm 64:5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune in laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Okay, and all of these shootings, a lot of this stuff that's happening on the left-hand side, all right, they're going to use to implement a lot of this garbage and to justify it. That's why you hear them talking about carbon footprinting and all of these things. What do you think they mean? It's getting so bad. The earth is in such a bad condition. We got to track everybody's carbon footprint and limit what they have access to. You know, how far they travel, where they go, we have to, you know, now you're hearing about all this new synthetic meat, Beyond Meat. Now you got Beyond Coochie. Goodness gracious, man. This devil got to be stopped. Are you all seeing this? They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. See, these devils on the left-hand side, their plans are not regular. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow suddenly, and they shall be wounded. So they shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And they are. All right. Their own tongues are falling on themselves. This is an example of that. Okay. Now, this is just a dude with a YouTube channel. Let me see what this dude's channel is. But a lot of people who were once a part of these secret societies, and a lot of these doctors are coming out with what these people are really trying to do.
All about.
All right. I'm glad I'm old. I won't have to see this insanity. Well, you'll be brought back. Okay, you coming back. You don't just get to escape. Probably an Edomite. Anyway, Shalom. I'm out.